channel. It is your girl Denille Rene, and I'm back again with another story time. As you guys know, I'm always coming through with the messy story times, and as you can see from the title, this video is going nowhere good. At first, I'd like to apologize for being MIA in the last week. Leading up to my anniversary trip, I was like mentally on vacation, so I clocked out of a lot of things that I should not have clocked out of, including YouTube. I was kind of on like a go slow because I just really couldn't wait to be in Portland, and I can't wait until you guys see that vlog on our couple channel. Yeah, if you guys are subscribed to the couple channel, you have seen me in the last week. Thank you guys so much for bringing that subscriber count to 2,000, and thank you for bringing my main channel to 11,500 subscribers. It just seemed like it was just yesterday we were saying hashtag Denille was 10K. Now guys, hashtag Denille was 15K. Let's rack it up, okay? When I hit 15K, I'm gonna do something special. I don't know, jump out of a plane, I don't know, play what's in the box with like live animals. I don't know. I'm gonna do something very cool for 15,000 subscribers. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm saying all the housekeeping things because once I get into this story time and I get reheated, because I know that this story is very it's the trauma for me. I know I'm gonna get mad because I'm a nut job. I know I'm gonna get upset. So I'm just telling you everything from now. Follow me on all socials at Denille Rene _ on everything. I'm even on TikTok now. Don't know how to use TikTok that great yet, but follow me on TikTok and believe in my TikTok dreams. You never know, I could be the next TikTok sensation. Highly unlikely, but just in case, follow me on TikTok. Without further ado, let's get into this story time. All negative story times start with a man, so this is absolutely no different. Men are despicable, and that's the main theme of this story time. Cool. So let's start from the top. I met a gentleman. We're gonna call him Larry because I think that's what I call him in my blog, on my relationship blog, dating diary. So I'm gonna keep the name. Great. So I met Larry through some friends and we hit it off. I mean, I guess he's generally my type, you know, short, brown. There's nothing, yeah, that summed it up. You know, and everybody knows that short men are very problematic because, you know, they're trying to compensate for not being tall. Great. So, met Larry, we hit it off and all of these good things. We started to talk. We had a lot of things in common. We liked all the same types of movies. We were both obsessed with Kanye West. This is way too many hints. I don't even care because I mean, what's gonna happen? Anyways, we were obsessed with Kanye West. We would listen to Kanye for hours and talk about music for hours and movies, and it was just a vibe. All of our friends were friends, so we were always kicking it at school. It was, I can't lie, at first he seemed like he wasn't absolute shit, but you know, as time went on, we saw his true colors. Also, this is a story about knowing your friends. But wait for that. Great. So, it was Larry's birthday. He's an Aquarius. It was Larry's birthday, and I thought I was going to do something really nice for him because that's the type of person I am, guys. And mind you, this story is centered completely around Larry's birthday. Yeah, so I wanted to do something special for him. Even my mom liked Larry, so it goes to show that he was all around good at tricking all of us. I didn't think my dad was fond of him though. My dad didn't seem to like him very much because every time my daddy saw him, he would always mention like other guys. So I don't think my dad liked him, but my mom and I really fell for this fool. Anyways, so it was his birthday and he said he wanted a wallet for his birthday. This is in first year of university, by the way. First year of university, UWI. But you know that get for real, I said UWI eventually, but hold on. So my mom and I bought Larry birthday gifts. So he said he wanted a chessboard and a wallet for his birthday. Fine. It's Rasheen in the back, drawing up his nose in my studio for me. Rasheen, me I do one video, you draw up your nose. It's a stare contest. Anyways, so we bought him the chessboard and the wallet like he wanted, and I skipped school that day, skipped my education to spend the day with him, and I brought like his favorite breakfast foods, and we stayed in bed and we listened to music, and we had a great day. Now when it come around lunchtime, or not really lunchtime but a little bit in the evening, one of his friends messaged him and was just like, yo, drink up at UE later, everybody's gonna be there. So that includes my best friend Brian, as you guys know. You all know Brian. Brian is in the store, so you know this is toxic. Brian and all of his friends and my friends. I'm gonna give my friends some fake names to protect their identities. Great. So I want to give up Brian's real name because Brian forgot. Great. Period. So him said drink up at UE later, and I'm like, I'm lit. I enjoy drinking and you is my school. Let me go. So we went and everybody bring them bottles, and it was just a vibe. We were all hanging out and drinking, which is something that we do regularly, whether or not it is Larry's birthday. Cool. We're there hanging out and whatever, and I'm drinking, but really not that much, because I'm saying I gotta go home to my parents after this, and I want to go home sober enough because it is a school night, and I don't want my parents to know that I skipped my education to be hanging out with these people. Great. So I'm the only person who is almost fully sober. Everybody else is over the edge. Great. So I'm there sitting down and talking to Brian and another friend. I'm gonna call her Janet, but not no more name. Janet. And we're just chilling, and then all of a sudden, everybody say, whoa. You know Jamaican people, anytime them see something where grab them attention or anything where I go on with it, look yourself, you know, say if you make some sound, some start hear some excitement like, whoa, bumba. So you know something, I forgot look because I'm fast. Great. Look, what is that I see? None other than Larry is making out with my friend Sandrine. I don't have no more name. Sandrine. Great. Sandrine and Larry are make out. Them a bust big kiss, beer kiss up. So this is me. Because I'm wondering, is that, mind you know, me and Larry come here from Spanish Town, you know. We traveled from Spanish Town at him house, come all the way to UE for this boy to be kissing up my friend in front of my face. Larry and Sandrina kiss out L, and I am fighting back the tears because, to be honest, I am a punk and niggas be making me cry all the time. So I'm there fighting the tears, and like Janet and Brian are just like, yo, so you're good? I'm like, good? How can I be good? I came all the way from Spanish Town with this man for him to be out here kissing the party? Really? You brought me from Spanish Town to UE to embarrass me? Really, Larry? I hate your ass. Like, something tells me that I still hate this man until now, and that is not cool. Anyways, it's like I get vexed again. Anyways, so he's there kissing out Sandrine in daylight, and everybody's reacting, and everybody's like, yo, Denille, are you good? Which I think made it more embarrassing for me. It was like really intense. It's like I felt so betrayed that somebody that I was talking to would really be kissing up my friend, and I also felt so betrayed because how could my friend be kissing up this person and they're doing this in my presence? And this is also a moment to like look back and reflect, because I really have changed. Because at this point, if it was Denille now, the party's over, everybody's going home, we probably like a busted, and me now left to me beat everybody. But Denille then is just like, oh my god, I'm falling apart, I can't believe my nigga did this. Anyways, and the story time is not, it's still not over. Anyways, so this happens, he's kissing out Sandrine and everybody's reacting, everybody's checking on me, and I feel horrible. Anyways, at this point I start to drink because I'm like, since I'm in the twilight zone, I need to drink myself out of it. So I start to drink because I'm like, everybody's buzzed, I need to catch up and just gather myself. Anyways, I'm there drinking. All of a sudden, boom, boom, my ear beer reel up again, and I'm like, not Larry and Sandrine making out again. Guys, why is Larry making out with my friend Kimberly? Larry is there. These are all pseudonyms. Larry is there kissing out Kimberly daylight. No, Kimberly is somebody that I always found very sketchy. Mind you, while I never really expect it from Sandrine. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make this a 2-for-1 story. I'm gonna tell you a story about Sandrine. You just hold on. So I didn't expect it from Sandrine at the time, and Kimberly, she did sketchy, but I never noticed that she stayed. The two of them are suck out tongue. So at this point, Larry has made up with 2 of my friends at the party, and I've got no troops. No troops, no hug, no nothing. After I'm done dedicate my whole day to making this boy's birthday late. So at this point, I'm the person I want to jump off. I feel so ashamed. Brian is straight up clowning me because Brian doesn't know how to deal with like negative emotions. So I could be going through the worst. Brian is gonna make a joke. I could be stressed and pressed about a man. Brian is gonna be making some giggles, and that is exactly what he did. Brian felt no ways. He was just like, Jano dog, and that was it. Bare jokes. Anyway, so we all leave at the same time, like the whole clique and everything, and everybody's like, yo, Denille, you good? And I'm like, I'm fine. Mind you, neither Sandrine or Kimberly said anything to me. Great. So I go home now from the twilight zone and I sleep. I'm gonna say, you know what? We'll wake up tomorrow, we're getting a new man, and that's on Per. That's on Science. We're getting a new boo because this boo, boo hoo to you, boo. Cool. Wake up the next day, who that might have message from? No, Larry. Messaging me to ask me if I'm good. No, I'm don't good. You just kiss out my friend them daylight. How am I for good? He's like, yo, you're good. No. I'm like, why are you even talking to me? And he's like, what? Why are you acting like that? Why am I acting like that? Is it crack cocaine? Is it crack cocaine? Men are a complete waste of time, universally, but I won't even get into that. So then he's like, oh, I don't even remember what happened last night. I'm like, I wish that I did not remember last night. But unfortunately, last night will be forever etched in my mind. And here we are, 1 million years after first year. And I'm remembering that. Mind you guys, I went from this horrible relationship that we're talking to the relationship that I did, the one about like my most toxic relationship. I'm gonna drop that story time. Yeah, so you know, say that was, first year was rough for me. I should have been taking my book. Cool. Because I think first year is the only year that I never passed all of my courses. I should have been taking my school work because these men were exhaustive. Anyways, he was there trying to reconcile things with me and saying, you know, it was just the alcohol. He didn't mean to, blah, 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 blah. Do you want to know who forgave Larry and continued to date Larry for maybe longer? Do you want to know who Larry continued to take for a fool? When I finally decided to move on from Larry, that man pulled up at my house in the middle of the night, said he was in the area, which is impossible because he lives in Spanish Town and I live in Portmore. And he was just like, how you gonna leave me now? And I'm like, I should have been lefty from we met. Pooh, Larry, if you're watching this, I still hate you. I've not moved on. We will never be friends. Science. I know that I tried to be so civil with you a couple years back, but now that I'm thinking about you, I am mad at you again. Great. So now that I've told you that story, right, about Larry cheating on me with my friends, I'm gonna get into another story where another one of the friends that was in this same story did the same dusty beep to me. Hold on. I told this story time on a live, but not a lot of you were on it. So I'm gonna do this so that my main channel can know that this sorcery happened. Okay, this is story time part 2, introducing part 2. This is another story. Some of you are easily not focused. I'm telling you, this is another story. This is another story in a story. It's a cocktail story. Okay, poo. So again, Sandrine and I were very good friends. We used to hang out for lots of years, and if you could even take a small hint, you would know who it is. I ain't got no problems with Sandrine, but she did meet Dusty when we were kids. I know that she's grown and she's different now, but man, Sandrine was really acting up. Anyways, so there was a next guy from Spanish. Let me tell you, no. I have a Spanish Town man problem. That is something that I'm not actively working on it, because see, I'm finna marry this one. So that's just, yeah. So next me I know from Spanish Town, I think that this would have been close to third year. Yeah, second year, close to third year, I think so. So this is after how many emotional trauma and still trying to find love like I'm on a reality TV show. Great. So we're gonna call this man, I think I called him Victor on my blog, so I'm gonna keep calling him Victor. So Victor, he was a smooth criminal. He was kind of like that kind of quiet guy that you expect the best of, and him did really and bright. He was also short. You know, I'm all about short. He was really nice, and I thought that he had, I don't know, something about him. He just never seemed like a serial cheating Jamaican man, and I think that that's his superpower, that he was able to have many of us, and we would never know or expect that of him, because he doesn't fit the bill of your everyday cheater. Okay, great. So one day I was at the UWI spot, to be exact, with my friends, doing real hot girl shit, hanging out, and he said to me, "Hey babe, can you meet me at Chapel Gardens?" Now, I had never been to Chapel Gardens at night unless like I smoked there and drop asleep, which is so horrible to say now that I'm saying it out. I don't smoke anymore, but when I used to smoke at Chapel Garden all the time and knock out, which is not okay. That's why I don't smoke no more. And I never really been there with no boy at night. Like, man, I said, meet boy at Chapel Gardens. Man, I said, this is what university come to. Anyway, being the real man to Fenke, you know, I went. Anyways, I told my little friends that, yo, I'm going to meet with Victor at Chapel Gardens at 8. They're like, you sure? That's mad late to be down there. Because, I mean, Chapel Gardens is cool to hang out in theory, but when the man them from Augustown jump the wall to come rob you with a gun, you'll know that you really should not be hanging out there at night. Okay, that's on Augustown. Great. So, went down there and I never see him, but I figured he was late. I mean, it's Jamaican people. They tend to be late. So I'm down there for a while, just waiting in the cold. Mind you, outside the cold night, I don't know. I'm meeting in a one little skirt boss, so like, honestly, it just really was not safe for a young girl to be down there by myself. I really shouldn't have done that. Anyways, I'm down there sitting down, and then my friends are there texting me, are you okay? Is he there yet? Because the truth is, it was a really unsafe situation, and my friends were really worried as to if I'm alright. After some time passed, my friend said, Denille, tell him to come meet you at spot because it's getting too late and we don't want anything to happen to you. So I said, all right, cool, I'm gonna come up there. So I'm walking back to spot. Everybody that go you know, there's like an open lot type thing. So I'm walking across the open lot to get to spot. Walking across the open lot, and who is that I see? I see Victor, and I see a girl with her head down on him. No, I couldn't believe what I saw. And I said, we're going to beat them, but I forgot get my friend them first, we're going to beat them. Great. So I hurry up, go spot now in a comment and say, yeah. Crime. All right. Go to my friend them and tell them everything will happen. And they're like, what? How dare he? We're going down there now. Boss, so you don't set me at the whole troop roll out and all of these things. And when we pull up now, you know, ready to dig off whosoever face, man, I don't know who it is, you know. And when we go so boom and look and see say a Sandrine in a full friend, Sandrine in a full click. And when we come to realize that we come to be with a friend. And I might with a friend, I'm my enemy. What? What? Yo! No, sir. So, Sandrine is like, what's going on? I'm like, snitch. You're cozying up with Victor when Victor's supposed to meet me, 1, and 2, you're supposed to know me and Victor talk, so you're supposed to be here. So, and 3, you here acting brand spanking new, and Victor is mute. At this point, Victor has said nothing. So all of us are like yelling back and forth. All of the obvious questions like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Spider-Man meme, because the two we are clown. And I'm like, is it crack cocaine? Like, I'm so furious now. So at this point, everybody's just like, let's calm down. At the end of the day, remember that we're all friends and niggers will name. But I don't know, is that it's still hot for Sandrine? Now everybody else said, no man, then you can't make Victor get between you guys. At this point, Victor has not said a word. He has not moved. He's unbothered. Victor must have been like, this is some real hood rat shit. Not participating in this. But I was angry. Like, I was furious. Like, grrr. Like, furious. And he was unbothered. And Sandrine was there like, I never know you guys were talking. And I'm like... And he liked... And I liked him first. Is that nigga a sandwich? Did you say you like him first? I was literally talking to the person. And listen, that situation really opened my eyes at like, women will be trifling. Your friends will go behind your back and do these things. I have another story time that's similar to this. Your friends, I don't think friends can be trusted as it concerns like men. You guys can comment your opinions down below. One thing I like about my man, my man is an informer. So if you go to him with he's gonna inform. Him love for chat, him will tell me. He will go inform. And 2, he's not really talkative. So even if you were trying to talk to him certain ways, probably wouldn't go nowhere because he's not like speaky with others. He only chat too much with me. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate that if anything is moving funny, he will come and tell me. But generally speaking, your friends, a lot of friends will go behind your back and do dusty stuff. And if these niggas are equally dusty, then the dust bunnies will unite and they will do mad shady stuff behind your back. So from that lesson, you know, seminar mix, man and friend are like oil and water, because your same friend will be feeling and wanting to sleep with your man them and all of these things. Anyways, so in the end, stop talk to Victor. Me and Sandrine is still part of the same crew, but I don't think it was ever the same, because I really thought she was mad, because here we are. This is the second situation that me and you are in over men. So I was just like, this person is not my friend. She values men too much, and any friend of mine doesn't value men. So that was short-lived. So what are we gonna take away from this evening, right? First of all, do not be trusted, men. Second of all, never allow anybody to embarrass you more than one time. Once it is that somebody has done something, it depends on the level of hurt, because you know you have to decide who you want to hurt you. But something as embarrassing as story 1, I should not have carried this person over so that she could have a story 2. You understand? And I also should not have forgiven Larry and still spoken to him, because he didn't value the relationship. And so if I valued myself, I should not have tried to mend something like that. And 3, I would definitely say always pay attention to the signs, because a lot of times when we're wrapped up in like relationships with people, we can't really see them for who they are. We tend to see them for the potential that they have. So my closing message is, don't believe in potential, believe in what's there, and watch friend them where you smoke with and run joke with them. Alright, the people in this story, don't send me no DM. I'm not trying to reconcile. I'm finna get married. I'm finna get married, and I have like a ton of friends, and I have 11,500 subscribers, and they are all messing with me heavily. So I'm good. Do not reach out to me. I'm not trying to be friends. I'm not trying to make up. I don't care about you. please. I hate that when people be like, oh my God, I didn't know how I hurt you back then. I'm sorry. Save it. I'm good. Please. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for watching this far in my story time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. New video coming out very soon. Sooner than you think. Happy Friday.